The Penguin is an amazing show. However, there's something coming in that will destroy the Penguin's hype, and it's kind of the same thing that destroyed Superman and Lois. Here is Push Reviews, and we're gonna talk about this. Up until this point, the Penguin show has been amazing. I mean, it's produced by HBO, it's from the Matt Reeves universe, everything is just working for Penguin. But I think in a couple of months, something will ruin this. And to understand this, you gotta understand where DC is at right now. If you don't know, James Gunn has become the head of the DC for the last year, and he has decided to, cancel every other universe and continue with his own brand new DC universe. Now, that is great because the DC movies prior weren't really that good and weren't really going anywhere. For example, take a look at Shazam 2. It was a decent film, but since it's from a dead universe, nobody cared. Same thing with Aquaman 2. I'm a huge Aquaman fan and a DC fan, but I didn't even care enough to watch that movie because it's from a dead universe. Like, where can it go? Who cares about that? The new universe and the new sets of movies have kind of destroyed the hype of the previous movies. Now, I see a lot of edits on the internet where people think this Matt Reeves' Batman, Robert Pattinson's Batman, is gonna connect to the new Superman movie by James Gunn, and they're making edits of it. But no, Matt Reeves' Batman is not connected to the James Gunn's universe, and as a Robin fan, it totally baffles my mind. You know why? Because James Gunn announced another Batman that they were making. And it is called Batman Brave and the Bold. Now, why is that super weird as a Robin fan? Because it is based on a comic book that introduces Damian Wayne. That means they skipped Dick Grayson, they skipped Jason Todd, they skipped the whole story of Jason Todd dying and coming back, and they skipped Tim Drake. They skipped 3 of the most fan favorite best characters of Gotham, and they jumped to Damian Wayne. I mean, Damian Wayne is good too, but why would you skip it? And by the way, this is a totally different Batman directed by Andy Muschietti, and the whole Penguin and Robert Pattinson is directed by Matt Reeves. So my guess is that the same thing that happened to Shazam 2 and Aquaman 2 will happen to Penguin. I mean, just think about it. Imagine Penguin finishes. It's probably gonna end up amazing. Probably not only one of the best DC series, but some of the best HBO TV shows. But then the trailer for the second Matt Reeves Batman film will probably come out with, I don't know, Joker or Mr. Freeze as the main villain. And then James Gunn announces a different Batman. Wouldn't that just kill the whole hype? Like, yeah, just be busy watching Penguin and the second Batman while we're going to make this other Batman that will last longer and making the stuff you watched in the Penguin not really matter. Like, everything we learn about Gotham, Maronis, Falconis, all these things just didn't matter because Andy Muschietti is gonna make another Batman and he's gonna continue another story with a different Gotham, a different Penguin. Everything is going to be different. And what can they do though? I'm not hating on James Gunn's universe because I think there's a lot of haters out there. I think James Gunn is a brilliant director, and the stuff that they're making with Superman and Supergirl seems really promising. But I think the idea that they can't be two Batman and two Superman is really ridiculous. Like, you can continue Superman and Lois, and that will not affect the sales of your Superman movie. You can continue Robert Pattinson's and Matt Reeves' Batman, and it won't affect your Andy Muschietti's Batman. You can have both of them and the audience will understand this. It's not a problem with James Gunn, it's the problem with the idea that they set from the get-go, which everything should connect. From the movies, to the TV shows, to the animated shows, and to the comics and games. Like, you know how many opportunities we have lost because they wanted to connect the animated stuff to the movies? Is that the reason why Young Justice isn't being renewed? I don't know. In my opinion, it's just ridiculous. But there's nothing we can do. I think we need to just enjoy Penguin for what it is, and it's freaking fantastic, by the way. So, hopefully Matt Reeves can give us a satisfying conclusion in the second and the third Batmans that are, I think, going to happen. I think Matt Reeves is going to have a trilogy of Batman, and I hope that can be satisfying on its own. But I am a little worried. Anyways, this is Push Reviews. Hope you like this video.
I told you I'm fucking innocent!